Here I am in Eureka at the car show we're having today, and the numbers are wonderful. Last year we had about 80 cars and we have over 100 registrants today, so we're pretty excited. We have a wide variety of attendees that come to this car show. We have some that come from Salt Lake, Utah. We have some that come out of Reno. I think we have some that even come out of California. If you're not here, you should come next year to the Eureka Car Show because we have a wonderful time. We have beautiful cars that come every year. We have all kinds of vendors. We have raffle tickets, and it's just a wonderful time.
I came to Eureka in 1993 to open the Opera House, which was just about finished with restoration. So it's an 1880 Opera House. It's the first restoration that the county did in town. And because of that, the town got excited and started doing a lot more of cleaning up, sprucing up, and restoring things. They then subsequently restored the courthouse and made it a functioning building, but also a really wonderfully restored building. So I ran the Opera House for the next 18 years and retired in 2011, April of 2000. When I became the economic development director for the county, we were doing an air show out at the airport. There was an old-time Eureka guy out there who was well known for fixing aircraft. So he would bring all of his buddies in for a fly-in. And the fly-in then kind of sprouted this car show off from that. And when Booth Bailey, who did the air show at the airport, died, the air show went on for a couple more years, but then finally died out totally, and the car show just kept getting bigger and bigger. So the guy who put the car show together, Ken Jones, is our sheriff. And I actually live next door to him. He works on his hot rods all the time. So the car show is really big, and it gets just bigger every year. Brings lots of business to town, as you can see all the people on the street. It's probably one of the biggest events we have in town, save for 4th of July.
I'm just checking my clip.
Tell me a little bit, I understand you have quite an art collection. Is it all Nevada art? How much do you have? And tell me a little bit about your collection.
I have one of the largest collections in the state, according to most people who are in the arts community in Nevada, and there are probably somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 original pieces of art. Most of it is Nevada, and it's all in my houses that are up on the hill. So I also have put together several art shows that have gone out to other communities, starting with one at the Historical Society in 2005 that was very popular, and then I've done several others. Right now, the Nevada Arts Council have 35 pieces out of the collection, and it'll travel for the next 2 years all around the state. I thought when I retired and my income was cut in half that I'd stop collecting quite as much, but that hasn't happened at all. So it keeps growing, and I love every piece.
Yeah, we've got a lot of heart and stuff into this community, and it's been good. And we've done everything we can to help preserve it, and what the county did to this building and stuff like that. It's been a beautiful deal of what we can do out here for our community, and it's been very enjoyable.
My name is Moody. I live here in Eureka. We came down to the local car show. It's a big thing. I think it's been 3 or 4 years, but it's really good. This car has a little bit of history. It was in the Oak and Roses show in 1969. It won a trophy there. It was painted by a world-famous painter. His name is Art Hemsel. We were going to change the poster and the paint. They told us not to because it's nostalgic. It was in Hot Rod magazine, featured in '69. Also, it came out in Hot Rod magazine again in probably a month or 5 months ago. And they said, "Where's this car at?" They're looking for it. And they want to know where it's at. And it said, "Where are these cars at?" It was Oak and Roses show. It's a Model T. It was handmade back in those days. The frame was custom made. Everything was made. And we've had it all over the country. We went to Mardi Gras, and me and this kid Art Hemsel in 2 different cars. We took it to Bonneville. We didn't race it. You want to walk around? Back in those days, they didn't do these Corvette rear ends, but we put a Corvette. This is 1963 Corvette, which is good. And like I said, the paint is '69. It's that year. That's how old it is. Okay. Enough on that car. This here is a rat rod. Back in those days, this was a new thing started out. Now rat rods are a new thing started out. This car only has $2,100 into it. We picked up pieces in the hills and the woods. This is my daughter's car. She likes driving it. When she's at Hot August nights, she drives around and everybody can't believe that she is a girl driving this car. It's got a little 6-cylinder. It's got a 1-barrel carburetor. It's not for speed or noise, it's just for fun. And the rat rod is the new in thing. We have a couple more at home. I wish they were here, but they're not. It's got an automatic transmission. Like I said, 2100. It's a Ford engine, rebuilt, 6-cylinder inline with a 1-barrel carburetor. It rides really smooth. Watch out behind you, car. The rat rods are just what everybody's going to right now. It's a fun thing. We did the flame. We do our own paint jobs. We did the flames. We put a crackle inside the flames, which is unusual. My wife did all the top, the upholstery. Again, you can do this at Walmart. I mean, we bought the upholstery at Walmart. Makes it cheap. This is my older son's. He went to high school in this car, as you see it right here. And then he went into the military for 5 years, did his thing there. We stored it. He came back out of the military. He's going to college in Reno. It was a daily driver up and down the hill. He got caught in the snow a lot of times. Had to park it on the hill. But it's just a family car again. We've had it probably 20 years in the family. We just put an IROX rear end. It has air conditioning. My wife likes it. It's got air conditioning. It rides real smooth. It's quiet. Roll up the windows and you're here to go. Go down the freeway. This one we do not tow. Once in a while we tow these. We go to all over. We go to Utah, St. George. We go to California. We go to all these different car shows. Again, we're in Eureka, Nevada. It's a really good car show. It's really country. You can park your cars. Anybody can come, any type of car. And it's a lot of fun, a lot of good food. And everybody knows everybody. And they treat you really good here. So next to the rat rod shows and the car shows and stuff, this is one of the better shows. It's fun. Local people. You don't have to have anything fancy.
I'm here today at the Eureka Car Show. This is my car. It's a 1970 Dodge Challenger. I bought it about 6 years ago, and I've put new tires and wheels on it. I changed the upholstery on it because the upholstery wasn't done. I redid the upholstery on it. So it's still got a lot of work to do on it, but a little at a time, we're eventually going to get it done. I put the bigger tires in the back and put air shocks underneath it so that they wouldn't rub on the wheel wells. I installed a spoiler on the back end of the trunk. These cars look pretty good with the spoilers on them. A lot of them didn't come stock with spoilers. Like I said, I've owned the car for about 6 years and I'm still doing work on it. There's still a lot of work to do to it. And when you own these cars, there's always something you got to tinker with. So it just takes time to get it all done, and money and time is the main thing. So I really enjoy coming to these car shows in Eureka. I've been coming to them for the last 6 years, and it's a fun place for the kids and family to get out and have a really good time. I've really had a good time doing this.
So what's going on here today? What you doing?
Well, we got margaritas, Bloody Marys. We got Jello shots, some wine spritzers. We have a beautiful new bar that just opened up inside too. You guys want to head in and check it out? Raspberry margarita.